Thank you for joining us for tonight's varsity matchup between the Hammond Central Wolves and your Hammond Baptist Swordsmen. Please join me in standing for a word of prayer, followed by the national anthem, and then we'll introduce the starters for tonight's game. Praying for us is our principal, Mr. James Bootley.
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for a beautiful fall night. Thank you for our friends from Hammond Central. I pray that you would be with the young men and keep them safe, help us to recognize all the good things that you give us every day, and help us do the best we can with it. Thank you again for our night, and keep us safe in Jesus' name. Amen.
Number 3, a sophomore, Alexander Hoya. Number 4, Salvador Jimenez. Starting number 6, a junior, Jorge Limon. Starting number 7, a freshman, Cristiano Bonilla. A senior, number 9, Nathaniel Hernandez. Number 10, Giovanni Gonzalez. Number 13, Hector Baraja. Number 17, a freshman, Juan Miramontes. And lastly, number 18, Julian Cortez. And the head coach, the Wolves are coached by Daniel Zaragoza. And now the starters for your Hammond Baptist Swordsmen. A senior, number 11, Ivan Marquez. Number 2, Daniel Webb. A senior and captain, number 17, David Merhalski. Number 19, Elijah Guzman. Another captain, number 5, David Fernandez. Number 4, Isaac Vargas. And in goal, a sophomore, Mark Merhowski. The Swordsmen are coached by Dave Cowan. And officiating for us tonight, we have Juan Lopez, Tyler Richards, and Mo Holliman. Enjoy the game.
And here we are, the Hammond Baptist Swordsmen varsity versus the Hammond Wolves. Good to have you here. Good to be here. I'm Jonathan Borsch, joined alongside here with Josh Conger. Looking forward to an exciting matchup tonight. Josh, how are you?
I'm doing well. This should be a good game here. I know that we've played Hammond Central one time previously already and lost that game, I believe, 1-0.
Yes.
And our guys, that was their first game of the season. To my knowledge, I think it was their first matchup at all, and it was before school even started. So they've certainly worked and improved since that matchup, and we're hoping for a lot better game tonight. Though that was a good game, I hear, at Hammond Central, the first one of our season, losing 1-0.
Yeah, it was, and I would imagine the Hammond fans be saying the same thing. Hey, it's been a couple weeks. Our guys have improved a little bit as well. So we'll see. It should be a good match. Both teams evenly matched. For sure, that first game was something to see. So.
Oh, man, bad turn there by Jeff Woosley. Lost it. Fortunately, though, Hammond's going to pull it back out. And a little bit of bunching there in the middle. Try to have good spacing, and that's a long one. Almost hit the arm. Looked like a handball there.
Was
by Isaac
dangerous
Vargas.
there.
Yeah. Imagine that. Great way to start the first minute of the game. Oh, my goodness. And that's going to be Hammond Central kicking it back out. It's going to be out. Be a throw in for Isaac Vargas, and he's going to find Jeff Woosley. And Jeff, nice cut inside, finds Connor, 21 Black. Connor's going to turn with Esteban in front of him. He's got to touch it. There he goes. And Esteban's going to get the ball with some space. Green grass in front of him, and he's a quick player.
Middle.
Tried to cross it a little too sharply there from Esteban Santos to the middle. And he gets taken away by Hammond. Good run there, though. I think that Connor, having that vision, you know, a little bit of a hard touch before.
Yeah,
if he could have kept it closer, would have had a nice assist.
Yeah, good break for the Swordsmen. I like them getting Connor involved. Like Connor in the middle there. We've seen him a bit on the wing.
Yeah.
But I like him in the middle, kind of running things. Eventually, he will have some shots fall to him. But he played the playmaker that time, and good-looking break. But good defense in the end.
Yeah, Jeff, good hard push there to try to get the ball ahead. But to no avail. That's going to be a tight one, but Mark Merhalski saves it. Quick sophomore goalkeeper in the gray jersey for the Swordsmen. Fun watching him grow in the last couple of years. Last year was his first reps kind of as the goalie, the lead goalie here for the Swordsmen. Oh, and a soft pass. Nearly got away from him. Connor Lemon, a little quicker would have had that one. Could have been a nice shot on goal.
And you got to be confident if you're playing pass back and forth with your goalie, and that shows. If you're the Wolves, you're very confident in your defender's ability to pass the ball without making a turnover.
Yeah, Isaac Vargas nearly lost that ball. Hammond's got it. Going to go back to the fullback. Some good passing, though, from Hammond. At least good intention. You know, some of these passes have been a bit wide or a bit strong, but the more you do it, the better you're going to get at it. It seems like they're intentionally passing here, and it looks nice and clean. That's going to be a deep shot on goal, saved easily by Mark Merhalski. And Mark's going to boot this thing to nearly midfield. He has got a leg on him, just over, all the way to the fullbacks. And Connor Lemon is going to charge with some space. James Carino going to take it, gets his legs taken out, and he's Going to lose the ball there. Giovanni Gonzalez takes it up the middle. Giovanni, a junior midfielder for Hammond Central.
You see there a little bit of Mark Michalski getting the ball and booming it. It kind
Oh, wow.
a break there.
Went through his legs. James Carino with grass in front of him. James on the left side. Connor kind of hanging out in the middle. Might have him on the turn. Goes back middle. And a shot on goal. Not the best look for James Carino there. Straight into the hands of the goalie.
Yeah, with Connor in the middle and then Esteban this near side. We'll like to see him look for one of those guys. Maybe James knows that now.
Yeah.
But we
I wish James knew that before.
yeah,
you know, like
we
2
wouldn't have
seconds ago.
said that had he nestled a shot in the top corner. So
Yeah, I don't think it had the velocity though. If you're gonna take a shot from there, it needs to be a hard shot on goal. You know, it just looked like a pass almost to the goalie from James. Certainly has a better foot than that. We'll see. We'll see what we can make of this. Had 2 near misses over here, right in front of the goal there, but nothing could go in. This is Giovanni again with a shot on goal, and Mark's gonna save it. Some softer shots on goal. Kind of when we get to the box, just kind of avoiding teamwork and just shooting on goal. Both teams. Just like, I'm gonna take this myself.
Sure.
And a second pass back to the goalie in a row. The goalie here, Omar Sosa Lopez, a sophomore from Hammond Central. Going to send the ball back up the middle, back to Giovanni. These two have a good connection. And Giovanni, just a little bit of hard touch there. And Isaac Vargas loses him. Good passing there from Hammond Central. Going to push it up the middle. Jorge Limones. And back to Jorge. Thought about a shot on goal and takes it. All the way to the left side. A good look there. Just couldn't get it to go in.
As good as they are, and Josh, I've heard a lot from either our guys or some of the ones that watched our first game, tells you how good this Hammond team is at passing. And
bad spacing there.
They're passing well in the midfield, and then they're getting down to their offensive end and just taking a wild shot. If it were them and they're that good at passing, they need 1 or 2 more good ones to set up a good chance. We haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's funny. I think that the place that matters most to be a good passing team is near the box. You know,
Yeah.
And it seems like they're great up here in the midfield, just making passes and keeping it away from the defense. But then when it comes to the shots on goal, it seems to go away. And you wonder how much of that is just, they see a look. They might, and if you're a soccer player and you got to look, you want to take the shot on goal. You want to be the guy putting it in the back of the net,
absolutely,
taking your team to victory. But sometimes you got to be a disciplined passer there near the box. This will be David Fernandez, the junior captain here for the Swordsmen, fighting for some possession along with Connor Lemon. And a lot of good catch there. Connor in the middle is nice.
Skillfully taken there by Connor, taken off it. But yeah, I like him in that spot. I think that suits him.
Wow, a wobbling shot to the right post, just a bit wide, not out of bounds. Going to be a corner
Mark
kick.
Got a touch on that. Going to be corner for the Wolves.
Oh yeah, you'd rather Mark touch that though. That looked like it had potential to be a goal.
Yeah.
Some serious swing on that shot.
Corner there for the Wolves. Shot into the middle. Dangerous spot. Mark getting up.
Oh,
Trouble.
careful. Don't hit it. Isaac Vargas. Dangerous header there. Should have let Mark have it. Tried to steal it from him. And Isaac, man, save there. Got lucky.
Yeah, and sometimes it's hard to tell if you're a defense. You don't know where your goalie's at, and you just, you're doing everything you can to get ahead on it. And really the easiest play would be to let it go. But, again, you don't really know who's there.
Yeah, but if you're going to make a play as a defender on a corner kick, make it a hard play. Make it a strong play. It can't be a soft touch off the head or off the knee. You got to make a strong play through the ball in an effort to clear it.
Hammond occupying a lot of time on the ball here. Not many good looks to come from it.
Oh, Giovanni!
Wow.
A shot almost hit the crossbar. That is, once again, Giovanni Gonzalez, only a junior, but has taken some strong shots on goal. John, we've mentioned some of these weaker shots from both teams, but Giovanni's not one of those guys.
Yeah.
Just every shot he's taken is scaring me.
Yeah, that had a lot of pace on it outside the box, but Mark was worried about it. But thankfully watches it go right over his head.
Oh, turn on it, James. James with the edge against the fullback, Alexander Hoya.
Here's Lemon on his horse, see if he can beat him.
Oh, Connor got his legs taken out, tries to go back to the middle, does. He's going to go all the way around, try to pass it ahead to Esteban Santos, who was offsides. Anyway, but that's going to be Giovanni. But I like the intent to go to Esteban there. Connor just doing a little bit too much on his own. Had 3 defenders swarming him and just The heads-up play a little bit too late, but to see Esteban out on the right side and get him that ball, it's a good thought. I think that'll reap some benefits for us later on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, good pass up ahead. Connor with space to charge the ball.
Yeah, offside called way back.
Man, he's just waiting on it, though. I don't think he knew the ball was ahead of him.
But yeah, I'd like to see us get Esteban more involved here on this near side and use the wider areas more. You got a lot of speed out there with Esteban on this near side, James Corona on the far side. A lot of skill, a lot of talent.
You know what? They didn't announce him at the beginning of the game, and I think he's offended. He doesn't feel like part of the team, so he's gonna.
Who did they miss?
Esteban Santos.
Oh, no.
He's just like, you know what, guys? I didn't get announced. I'm out. I'm not playing. Esteban been struggling with an injury though, and has been out for a game or two for our squad. But just an excellent player up there on the right striker position, and might see a goal tonight, John Borsch.
Yeah, I'd like to from him for sure. He missed a good portion of last season. But a talented guy, very, very good at soccer.
I feel bad for Esteban. He's a guy that, man, has the good shot on goal. Mark, full extend on the save. Like Superman out there. If we have a replay on that, we want to see that again. Mark, full extension, snag that ball out of the upper 90. Love that from Mark Michalski. Just an aggressive goalkeeper. A lot of times goalies, their job is defense. But those aggressive, offensive goalkeepers are just fun to watch sometimes. I feel like if the ball's in his vicinity at all, he wants the action. You know, he wants all the smoke. He's going to charge the ball. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, you certainly want your goalie to be at it, and Mark certainly is. There is a line there, though. You know, you gotta be smart with your aggression there, and Mark for the most part is. But certainly don't want to give any opportunities away.
Oh, careful, middle of the box. Oh my goodness.
Left shot deflected by David Michalski. Trouble bobbled by Mark.
Dave Michalski was just like
did not look like it felt very good there. I don't know what part of Dave that hit, but that went probably about 50 feet in the air after it hit him.
What's that game you play? It's not pickleball, but the one you're smacking the ball to the wall. Just to and from.
I mean, I'm thinking of 500. I don't know if that's what you're talking about.
No, it's like
the
tennis.
ball up.
Oh, there's space.
Coreno driving. Oh, what a
James.
defensive play at the end to break up. I don't know if James is going for the shot.
If James
or
just
the cross.
dribbled that to the middle, just a little dribble, that is an Esteban goal. Though James did have a good look on goal too. I'm not opposed to him taking that shot. It's an excellent look from James Carino there. Look at that run, had space. Oh, love to see him put that in. But we do have the corner. This will be, looks like James out there taking the corner. Keep an eye on number 11 out there. Ivan Marquez, back post.
Looking for him.
Oh.
Good try.
Yeah, Ivan just kind of snuck back into the back post there.
Didn't sneak quite quick enough, though.
Yeah, he had some space. Had they gotten the ball over the top to him, I think that could have been a goal. Good defense by Jeff Woosley. Just gets taken down. Jeff, a fighter out there. That's going to be Jorge Limones again on the right side. Man, good passing here from Hammond Central.
Yeah,
going back to Giovanni Gonzalez. Just seems to be a ball magnet out there. To Cristiano Bonilla. That's going to be Jeff Woosley pushing up the middle, and a long send.
Good
beautifully
pass.
by Jeff Woosley to James Carino, and James, little trouble receiving that ball, but still with space.
Lemon in the middle.
Kicks it way ahead.
Watch
Tap
out.
it. Tap it up. Oh, man, he had Esteban and Connor once again. These are good runs here, though, from the Swordsmen. You like that. With space, drawing the goalie out, and then trying to drop it into the middle for a goal.
Yeah.
Good game plan.
Coming out there for the goalie, that was very dangerous. James was the first one to get to the ball, and you were hoping for it. A little chip shot would have done him in real quick. Easier said up here than done for sure, but a good run by James showed off his speed a little bit.
Yeah, talking about controlling the field, there's a lot of Dave Fernandez out there, one of our captains, trying to do a lot out there at the center mid position, just controlling the offense and the defense, trying to feed his guys, but.
Yeah, the midfield role, maybe along with the defense, can get overlooked because you're always looking at, all right, who scored the goals and who did all the offense. But just running the game, Josh, controlling the middle part of the field.
Oh, Giovanni, another shot. That one, curveball to the T-ball field backstop. Not quite on goal there for Giovanni Gonzalez. But no doubt it's going to have a few more of those shots on goal this game.
Yeah, they are not shy taking those shots. Our shot counter over there has to be a little bit off. It seems like they've let loose 5 to 7
Who's
of those.
counting shots for us over there?
Oh,
Who even is that?
probably Mr. John Woosley doing
No
that,
way.
you know.
Stop it. John Woosley is the man. Oh, good slide tackle by Jeff there. This is Giovanni once again. Just controlling it. That touch from Giovanni to Cristiano Bonilla is just automatic. Those guys play a lot of soccer together. They must, or they're just magic out there. These guys have good touch on their passes. And good defense from Isaac Vargas playing some fullback.
Yeah, a lot of chemistry on this Hammond team, you can tell. And that's a lot. They must do a lot of passing drills, something they're very, very good at. But we mentioned it earlier, they need to implement that a bit closer to goal. They're getting about the 18-yard box, and they're just letting loose with some shots. Granted, some have been on target, but not enough to beat Mark quite yet. They need to get a bit closer.
Yeah, and Mark's an athletic goalie. I mean, you really have to put it in a tough spot for him to not be able to reach it.
Sure.
Oh, and this could be it. Hammond with space. Once again, Cristiano Bonilla off the legs of Swordsmen. Good defense from our fullbacks there. And again, 3 starting fullbacks that are seniors here for the Swordsmen. It's just going to be hard to penetrate this back line for the guys in black jerseys. Giovanni probably going to be a shot on goal here, but no, pass to Cristiano, I'm sorry. Back and forth. Good pass. Good touches here on the ball for Hammond, but stopped up by Elijah Guzman. The strength of Elijah. It's going to be tough to get around that guy.
Yeah, but just intricate
Ooh,
passing.
another shot and a good block there by Mark Murhalski to knock it down, keep it in front of him.
Yeah, and if you're Hammond, you've got a lot of they're passing outside the box. Excellent. If you're them, I'd like to see someone of them run into
good
the box.
turn. Stevan Santos trying to push the right side. Guarded tightly there by Hector Barajas. Stevan loses it to 2 defenders there. It was Hector and Alexander Hoya with the stop there defensively for the Hammond Central Wolves. David Fernandez once again in the middle of the field. Got Jeff Woosley, sends back to Dave Murhalski, goes back to Dave Fernandez. And Dave with Ivan ahead, but instead goes wide. And I like that, thinking opposite. You know, that's a couple of times now Jeff Woosley and Dave Fernandez have gone opposite.
Good find.
And now
Vargas.
it's Isaac Vargas up here with some space, going to go back to the middle. Smart where his teammates are. James Carino on the edge, tried to cross it, but right into the sea of white jerseys. Good thought, but that's not going to be an efficient pass most of the time when there's 4 white guys, 4 white jerseys down there in the box. Ivan Marquez, oh, nice skill play there to turn around on him. Esteban's up ahead, they send it to him. Esteban once again against Barajas, and he goes to Jeff Woosley. Good run, Ivan Marquez with space. Ivan shot on goal, and it's high. Good look there from Ivan Marquez. Good touch by Jeff Woosley there. To kind of draw that defender, trip on him, and then let Ivan get wide open.
Yeah, you've seen lately, just the last minute or two, Swordsman getting the ball to Esteban, to James a second ago, and just some good things happening from it. And you want to see some more of that Esteban really making that play happen with a pass. Him and Jeff to Marquez, who would like to have that shot back.
There you go. Black ball on the side. And you see him playing around back here, going goalie to fullback, kind of playing around. But Esteban's not having it. Esteban's going to go fight for that ball. And there he gains possession just outside of our own box here. On a nice play, Dave Fernandez here, trying to turn the corner. Does. Save there by Hammond Central. And possession trying to stay with the Swordsman here. This is Ivan Marquez working hard for it. It's going to be off white. It'll be Ivan throwing it in to the Swordsman here.
A lot of speed there. Ivan, just a strong player. Good to see him fun to see him on the Swordsman this year.
Yeah.
But looking good. I believe he had his first goal in the tournament there. Had a good look a second ago, but in that midfield role. Want to see him creating some here near side to Santos.
Yeah, and a good pass to Esteban. You see him going away from the body just to make sure you're not going to have a turnover. Ivan's a safe player. You love to see it. Oh, David with space. Errant header off Barajas. That's going to be Dave Fernandez turning, looking. Shot on goal's bobbled, but can't get it in there. Can't sneak it in behind the goalie. What a look there from Dave Fernandez. Just kind of dropped into his back pocket.
Yeah, David, if he can,
oh, man,
gonna work to get it back on that favored left foot. Tried to surprise the goalie near post. Just didn't catch it quite like he would have wanted to.
Yeah, and David had more space on the left side of that net. Probably kicking himself for that one. Esteban was offsides, gets back onsides. Thinking about it there, send to Esteban. You got Connor, James Carino ahead. Might cross to Carino. He sees him, back post, just a bit long on the pass from Esteban. Isaac Vargas is there to clean up the mess. Going to go back to Connor Lemon. Connor has Jeff behind him, might send it, yeah, and they're going to swing opposite, hopefully. Ivan Marquez open. Going to be Esteban with the touch, off Hammond Central. Jeff Woosley saves it, goes left. He's got James Carino ahead, and it's going to be saved there by Hammond Central. That is Nathaniel Hernandez cleaning it up for the Wolves.
Momentum of the game really changing here. Started with a lot of the ball on the Wolves side here. Swordsmen finally starting to get some possession on the ball, starting to get some decent looks here. You love to see that. Want to keep the pressure up here, but here it goes the other way.
Looked like a shot again. Oh, and a header off. David Merhalski trying to save the day for us and help his brother Mark out in the goal. There's Dave Merhalski. Might be a bit wide on the pass. Oh, nice save by Ivan Marquez before he's tripped up. The ball gets stolen once again by Giovanni Gonzalez. Just a size. I feel like he's everywhere.
Yeah, we've been saying his name a lot. That's for sure. He's looked good for the Wolves there.
Yeah, he's there, number 10 in white. Good by Ivan Marquez, trying to turn. I'd go back to the defender there, give it back to Elijah Guzman. Those thick thighs can boot that ball, man. Elijah's been working out all year, can send it to Mars if he really wanted to. That's going to be last touched by Hammond Central. Hammond Baptist with the throw. Esteban Santos just hit Connor in the hip. Man, if that ball slipped through, that's a nice look for Connor Lemon. Connor's got speed up there on the front line as well. Those long legs, man, they can get you to and from pretty quickly. David Connor's open. Oh, dropping it right over the back line there. It'd be a surefire shot for Connor. James Carino turned with space. David tried taking it over, and it's lost there by Dave Fernandez. It's going to be Hammond's ball.
And it's very bunched up there in the middle here. You saw some success when they took it wide. I'd like to see that again. But you don't want to get too one-dimensional here, just trying to pound the ball down the middle of the field. Defense can set up for that pretty easy, and not many good looks can come from that.
Oh, nice give and go. Oh, it should have been a give and go. Ivan Marquez loses it. It's going to be Hammond Central keeping the possession with numbers now. No one guarding Bonilla. He's going to go back to his boy Giovanni. Those guys like passing to each other, man. It's just Bonilla, Giovanni, Bonilla, Giovanni.
Good take by Fernandez off the chest.
Oh,
Beats it ahead.
Connor.
Here comes Lemon.
Connor Lemon with space. Good touch on the ball. Retains, but a dribbler right to the goalie. Got double team there. Way to get back if you're Hammond Central, though. I mean, that's a goal for Connor Lemon, but both fullbacks there sprinting all the way back to stop him.
Yeah, that's a game changer there. Good defense. Not giving up on the play when you were beaten.
No way the shot's on goal's accurate anymore. We've had way too many. Way more than two. The button's broken. Shot on goal there, and it's in.
Wow, what a shot.
Back net. My goodness, what a shot there. That's once again Cristiano Bonilla with another shot on goal. Him and Giovanni putting some difficult pressure on our fullbacks and on our goalie as of late. That one just out of the reach of Mark Merhalski. Hammond Central will take a 1-zip lead on Hammond Baptist. Not the way you want to start here, John Borsch. What's the solution? We keep letting these passes go back and forth. Cristiano to his teammates, and it's just not what you want for our back line. How do they resist that pressure?
All right. Well, part of you getting more chances going forward, the downside to that is getting to open up your defense a little bit. You saw that there, not many men back. And really, you got to tip your hat there. It's just a good shot at the end of the day. But really, you know, we can't change our outlook too much. We still need to be aggressive here. I think we've been the aggressors. We've had a lot of good looks recently. So quit looking at the scoreboard, see if we can get some more good looks.
Oh, good steal. Jeff Woosley there sends it ahead. Oh, wide open. David Fernandez with green grass in front of him. David in the box with space. David gets taken out.
Watch out.
Oh, my goodness. They've got to call that. It's going to be a direct.
Penalty is the call created by
Beautiful.
Fernandez.
The
Looks
pass.
like,
Did you see the pass from Jeff
Yes.
Woosley to send him open?
the vision.
Oh, my goodness. Just gave David a nice run there. It's going to result in a PK.
Good job of David there to shield the defender.
Absolutely, yeah.
And really initiate that contact.
Come on, David Fernandez. Where's he going? Dave Fernandez. We'll see. Last time I called left, he went left. And I got my $5 for it. We'll see what happens this time. What do you think, John Borsch?
Well, I think he took a good penalty last time, and he didn't do it against this team.
Yeah,
So we'll.
dude, that's what I'm saying.
You know, I want to say left again.
I'm saying left too.
He's feeling that
Come on, David Fernandez.
same idea there.
Put this in. David's lining it up. David, one of the best shooters on this team, number 5 in black. Sophomore captain, Dave Fernandez. Oh, just weak.
Fernandez.
Dave Fernandez saves it back to the right side. David off the rebound. Fernandez in the right side of the net. Minutes after the goal from Hammond Central. The rebound, Dave Fernandez back right. What a look from Dave Fernandez to tie the game 1-1.
Yeah, a few things there. Not giving up after the initial shot saved. If you're the Wolves goalie, you're a bit disappointed. You did your first job. Your defense needs to be crashing in there and eating up that rebound. You see him there in the replay, kind of just standing outside, and they were just observers as David was the only one that followed the shot.
Yeah.
And got an easy look to tie it up 1-1.
Props to David, though. He's hungry around that net, man. He wants those goals, and I like that persistence from David Fernandez. He's captain for a reason. The guy's skilled, but he's a hard worker. He's persistent. He's everywhere. You love to see it from one of your leaders out there in Dave Fernandez, who is a junior, I believe, not a sophomore. What am I saying?
That's correct. Yeah, junior.
I called him a sophomore. The disrespect. Dave Fernandez, an absolute beast of a junior out there, dominating. 1-1, though. Don't get comfy. If you just got comfy in your seat, get yourself uncomfy. This is not a game to just be toying with now because it's 1-1. We got to come out and keep fighting. And you're going to see the fight here with Esteban Santos. This guy's been fighting all night right in front of the booth here. We see a lot of them. He's not giving up, though. He's fighting along that fullback line. There he is again. Great pass up to Connor Lemon. Connor really not going to go for it.
Yeah, he knew it was offside there.
Gotcha.
Just something that boy has worked good tonight has been those little chips in behind, and we've been running to get it. You've seen it with really all of the front line. We saw it with James a little bit. Connor's ran after one. Esteban's ran after one. You saw it right there with the penalty that led to the goal with David. But I'd like to still see that. You get the ball into the feet of some of these midfield guys, and then we're looking to run.
Go, Connor.
Like we are
Yep.
now.
Oh, he had Connor. Oh, with some space. A nice thought there from Esteban Santos. Eyes are up, though. You see this with our mids touching that ball. Eyes are up consistently, and we're seeing James Carino. We're seeing Dave Fernandez. We're seeing Connor. Seeing Esteban. These guys are open ahead. Just got to find them and make good passes.
Yeah, and it's encouraging to those guys that make those runs as Carino's on this far side. But it's encouraging for them. If you're making runs all day and they're not passing it to you, they're going to quit making those runs. So it's good to feed them, give them something to run after.
Man, James with some fancy footwork over there on that left side. James is a fun player to watch. He's just toying with the defense. And could come back to bite him. And there's a good run stopped by Dave Michalski. Up to Jeff Woosley. Jeff over to Connor. Connor, the orange cleats, the long body, and taken out were those cleats from beneath him. It's going to be a foul.
And Connor there running back on defense, sprinting after the play, caused the turnover, then he's got it going the other way.
Yeah, he's a forward, and he's back there playing defense. You know, that's the kind of leadership we expect from Connor Lemon.
Yeah.
Felt like he was a little sluggish the last time I saw him play, and I feel like that was after another game in the morning, but just a whole new creature tonight, playing with some fierce aggression. That's Esteban going to the left. Back to Jeff. Jeff's going to leave it be. Going to play some defense here against Hammond. Once again, Cristiano Bonilla on the right side to Giovanni, and he sends it way ahead, just trusting the speed of his wing, who's not even going for the ball. You sometimes see that with those speedy forwards. You know, they'll just send the ball ahead and make it a foot race, but that time, sent it ahead with nothing. He sent it ahead just to our fullback.
It was a bit too much running. I don't think that he wanted to do. I think Daniel Webb was kind of intimidating a little bit there too.
Oh, good send ahead from Dave Michalski, but right to white jerseys, unfortunately. It's going to be touched there by the fullbacks from Hammond. And right into the middle of the field, Dave Fernandez takes it himself and loses it to Giovanni. Michalski there with a big boot up ahead, goes past the back line, going to be Connor chasing it down. And you see it again, the pass back to the goalie, who wisely chips it over the 6'3" frame of Connor Lemon.
I like to see that from Connor. Put some pressure
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
goalie. You never know, a mistake could happen, and you're right there to get it. So I like to see that.
And you know when mistakes happen? When there's pressure.
Sure.
And if there's pressure and you can put some pressure on that goalie, he's done it a few times now. I've seen Connor charge it. We're going to see that pay off, I think, here in a little bit. Keeps charging that goalie. That goalie's going to make a mistake at some point for Hammond Central.
Near side for the Wolves. Trying to work down this left side of the defense there. Somehow weaving his way through.
Wow.
All the way in the box and still has it. Centering past no one there.
Oh, no, not to the middle of the field. If you're going to clear it, don't clear it to Giovanni in the middle of the field of all people.
Yeah.
Giovanni Gonzalez, man, with a foot out there. Nice send. Just get it ahead and get James out there. Man, what a fast fullback there from Hammond Central. What number is he? 15 out there? Man, he's flying around out there. Hector Torrado. My goodness. Beat James Carino by a couple of steps there. Quick speed out there for the Hammond back line. Going to be a throw here for Carino. To Jeff, back to James. And David gets a touch on it. Middle of the field, being charged there by Cristiano. Oh, an offside, yeah. Good call, correct call there on Jeff Woosley. Getting a bit anxious. Man, but way to keep the ball, Dave Fernandez. If he'd have lost that, he had Cristiano Bonilla just pushing for that ball. David, fortunately, kept possession.
Yeah, David in a good spot there for the Swordsmen. I'm not too sure what the call was there, but somehow we've got a free kick going this way. Fernandez
Supposed to be an
standing
offside,
over.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was offside as well. Maybe it's something else.
Well, he's got everyone fooled because no one's asking the question but us. So it's going to go up to Giovanni. And, man, quick players. Giovanni and Jeff both fighting for that ball. It's Giovanni Gonzalez out there on the right side. And once again, a leader for their team. Back here playing defense.
Watch out, Fernandez working on his left foot. Shot!
Oh, good shot by
Save.
Dave Fernandez. Man, with some velocity on that ball, too.
Yeah, just right at him. We got the replay there. You see plenty of pace on it.
Yeah, good fundamentals there from the goalie. Drop down, protect yourself, and keep that ball in front of you. Don't let it slip through your hands.
Fernandez looking for Carino. Good intervention.
Yeah, it might have been
there.
offside. I thought he looked offside from here. Got to be careful if you're Carino out there trying to make those runs. It's going to be off black. Hammond Central ball. Oh, man, took him out. That's Jake Deanda just entering the game. Taking out his whole leg there. That's going to be a penalty. It's going to go out to the right side there for Hammond Central in the middle of the field. 11 minutes to go here in the first half. Oh, and a nice pass out ahead to Salvador Jimenez. Oh, gets around him, sends it to the middle. No one is there, though. Beautiful cross right in front of the box.
That's a few times that there's been trouble there in the wing, and there's just been nobody in the middle to tap
Giovanni
in.
wanted that shot.
Watch out.
Oh, man.
Looked like more trouble from up here than it really was, I think.
These shots on goal look good, though.
They do,
John
yeah.
Boris. These look good. I mean, some of these shots that they're taking look like they should be goals. We're just fortunate that we've been able to stop them, or they've been a little bit off. Oh, they upped the shots to 3 for us, so we're still technically winning the shot battle 3-2. It was probably like 16-15, I feel.
Yeah, it's
A lot of shots on goal.
quite a bit going on there.
Oh, good, Ivan. Way to step in front of it. Good from Ivan Marquez. Going to push up the side. Connor needs to get up there. And that's going to be James Carino, foot race. Man, good defense. I like how these fullbacks are using their bodies here for Hammond Central. Going to go back to Connor.
Good hold-up play there by Esteban.
Oh, Esteban, I apologize. Good Connor.
Connor looking.
Thought about a shot. Just shot to Hector Barras, what it was. Not a
Yeah.
shot on goal. Connor just booting it into him.
But a corner kick here. Carino over to take. And Swordsman will get a few of their bigger guys forward. You see Marquez in the box. Lemon as well.
Ivan back post. I'm liking that back post look from Ivan. Oh, a nice. You see how they're switching there. Ivan's going from back to front, and Connor's going front to back. With the height, I don't hate that. Good look, and Carino going to go right and get shoved out of bounds. It's going to be another corner. Oh, sorry, he was off black. Going to be a full kick coming out from the box. 9 minutes to go, and this is an important part of the game. Right before halftime, you're on that home stretch to get a break and a breather, but it's 1-1, and if you could send your team up 2-1 at half, a lot of momentum you'll start with in that second half.
Yeah, and even though it really feels like Swordsmen have some of this momentum, hey, the score is still 1-1, all right? And maybe you've had a few more shots, a few more looks, but at the end of the day, that score's the thing that matters. And if you're not putting away some of these chances, that's just asking for another one of these goals here by the Wolves. We saw one earlier come out of nothing, so you never know. You gotta pad the lead a little bit.
Man, good passing out there by Jorge Limones. Out to the right side, swings back to the middle. Cristiano Bonilla. Good passing here from Hammond Central. Not being too aggressive. Sometimes guys get too hungry. They want a goal right away. One of those guys has the ball. Giovanni looking for goals quite often, but a nice pass to a teammate.
Save.
And saved by Mark Merholski. Way to get on the grass. Save that ball. Yeah, you like that, though, from Giovanni Gonzalez. That's encouraging. The best player on the team, seemingly, and just didn't take a shot when he had some space and passed to a teammate who had a better shot.
Right, exactly. Yeah, created a better chance for him in the end. Good shot. Strong save there by Merholski to keep it level.
Nice pass to Cristiano. Nice send up ahead. This is Giovanni once again with Cristiano. Making some good passes. Bonilla to Giovanni, back and forth. Turns to the outside, gonna cross it. Stop the ball, Mark Merholski there to save the day again. Mark has been everywhere tonight, getting a lot of action, and he likes getting action. You know, he likes it out there. He likes his shots on goal. He's gonna go ahead and take them. He likes to block them. I think it's because Mark likes to show off. That's my honest opinion. He likes to show off when he's blocking goals. It's incredible, though, man. I love watching Mark Merholski. He was your MVP last game, John Borsch, and did a lot to help us win that game. Oh, nice. Bonilla on the right side. One more touch could have taken that shot. And with space here, it's Hammond Central. Going to be a passing game here. This is Juan Miramontes with the ball. Nice chip. Across the field there to Jorge Limones. Drops it behind to no one. His teammates not happy. Giovanni thought he was going to hold it out, pass it back up top. But he's going for the home run.
Yeah, so far, the Swordsmen done a good job of keeping their shape defensively. Hammond's been whipping the ball around on offense, trying to find the opening. But Swordsmen doing a good job keeping their men marked. And usually, Josh, you see when the passing is going that much, you're going to bunch to one side, you know, or it's going to cause a problem. But they've done a good job so far of staying balanced.
Oh, a nice shot, barely saved.
Mark
Merholski.
Big save.
See that replay again. Mark gets all the way to the upper 90 and barely saves. That shot could not have been any better. That shot could not have been any more perfectly placed.
Look at that. Barely.
Oh, Mark, a sure goal.
And on the near side.
Almost missed Esteban Santos' shot on goal here. My goodness. Who ordered that replay? Almost missed a goal. Man, Esteban's getting some looks down there, though. That's a couple times now that I have called Esteban James, but he's also had a shot on goal. Twice that I've said it was James, and it's been Esteban.
I'm seeing that replay again. That was just,
man,
that was something to watch there. Full extension there with the right palm. And hey, you got to have some strong forearms. A lot of times, forearms aren't strong. The ball's just going to bend your hand. It's going to go right in the back of the net there. But Mark Merholski putting in the work. Strong hands there to keep that one out.
How do you work out your forearms, John Borsch? What does Mark Merholski do in his off-season?
He did show me exactly what he does
to
work out his forearms. He goes and gets a 45-pound bench bar. And basically...
Bench bar?
Yes. And he
keep going.
Yeah, right. So he's grabs one end of the bench bar and just pretty much lifts it up like a... I'm doing a poor job of explaining this. picks it up like a flag.
Well, when you
if
led with bench bar instead of barbell, that's where you started off
But,
wrong.
you know, don't
From
act
there
like
you
you know
lost.
what these words mean, Mr. Josh Conger. Don't even act like you do.
So he grabs the bar, the bench bar, and he does what? He curls it? Curls it with his forearms. Mark, please elaborate on your workouts here. The bench bars, how you do it, folks? You want strong forearms, you call up John Borge and ask him what a bench bar is. And then you grab that thing and you work out those forearms. I'm telling you what. Hammond Central has no chance. All offseason, Mark Michalski was just curling bench bars. He was like, Hammond's not going to score a single goal on me. Cross in front of the goal. Nearly a goal there. I've got to watch what I say. I'm going to speak a goal into existence here for Hammond Central. Nice depth on that one. It's going to go out of bounds on the goal line. Going to be a goal kick coming out.
All right, I've got the mic back on. Been chewed out by my producers. And
Even Jack Huckins. Even Jack Huckins was like, dude, I can't believe.
Letting me have it.
I can't believe. That's great. That's Giovanni once again, back to the game, back to the soccer game. Giovanni is trying to knock a goal in here in the last 3 minutes and just can't get one to go. It's going to go wide. You got Hector Barajas playing all the way up in the mid. Fullbacks, there's only 2 of them right now. If you can tip the ball around just like that, you're going to have some space. Come on, Connor. Send it ahead and go. Oh, they took his legs out. That's got to be a call. Literally rolled underneath his ankles there, and they didn't call it. I thought that was a great look with 2 fullbacks. He had opportunity. You saw Hector Barajas run all the way up, nearly to the box as a fullback, and nobody covered him. Really had a chance to push and get a goal there. But no call and no goal. Jeff Woosley sends it opposite. I like it that we're going opposite every time we're touching it in the backfield. Touch it and go opposite, you know, and James has been open a lot this game with some space. It's be Dave Fernandez. In the final 2 minutes, you got to make a push here. Don't make Mark Michalski do any more work back there. Don't give him a chance to score. Looked like handball. Ooh, looked like it touched his hand. Looked like it grazed it.
Yeah, but 1-1 here. Even if you don't score a goal, you want some momentum going your way coming into that second half.
Absolutely.
Momentum is a huge thing here.
Oh,
Jeff
nice
Woosley.
chip by Jeff. Just couldn't get it over. That's some nice fullback play from Omar Sosa Lopez. Speedy number 2 fullback out there for the Hammond Wolves. Good turn. Cristiano Bonilla looking on the right side. But pace and teamwork, this has been working for Hammond. Giovanni, a nice pass behind the back line. Shot on goal and just blows it to the backstop. My goodness. He was in the gym with some leg bars, and he was curling those bad boys all off season to boot that ball to the backstop.
All right there. He's having a bit too much fun. Let's get back to the game here. That's what folks are.
I'm all in on the game. He's
tuning in to watch here.
Back line here for Hammond Central.
Tomfoolery going on right here.
Struggling. Minute to go. Got to push here in the last minute. Oh, nice send up ahead. And Dave Michalski, rare miss. And saves it there. Way to get back, Dave Michalski. Mistakes will happen, but how you recover is what matters most. Dave recovers there on that miss and saves the goal. Would have been a terrible goal to let go with 30 seconds remaining in this half.
Yeah, right now, both offenses, they get the ball forward. There's not much support there
Turn and
either
go.
way. We'll see. 30 seconds left. James is on his horse, seeing if he can get there. It's been a good battle to watch this whole game. Carreno's on that near side. Still, it's pinned around down there.
Oh, James. Good fight from James Carreno out there on the goal line. 10 seconds to go here. It'll probably run the half out. But James with some aggressiveness out there to close the half. And it's always easy to play aggressive when halftime is 10 seconds away. We go into the half 1-1. And what a battle it's been. This game was a 1-zip win for Hammond Central at their place. Here at Hammond Baptist, a 1-1 tie into halftime. John, tight game.
Yeah, good game. We've seen good flashes from both teams. And really it's just who's got the momentum in the second half. who's going to continue to get some shots, and we've seen some fluky shots go in so far. So you never know. You get some shots on goal, see what happens.
Yeah, we're going to drop you off here for halftime and see you back in a few minutes. Thanks for joining us.
Welcome back, sports fans. Here we go. Central Wolves, Hammond Central, and your very own HB Swordsman, John Wilkerson here, just stopping by for a few moments here, high above the concession stand where they are just doing a great job burning some popcorn down there, and I'm telling you, it's all over the place. But it's good stuff, and we welcome you back. 1-1, that is our score, and had the joy to see the young people play at Hammond Central just a few weeks ago. And we lost 1-0, but tonight we're putting a lot more pressure. Seemed like the whole game, last time we played them, we could not get on our side of the field. But tonight is different, and we've scored, and they've scored, and we are tied up at 1. Started the second half where we picked up on the first half. Certainly appreciate John Borsch and Josh Conger helping us in our commentation. I don't do soccer too well. I did play soccer a little bit when I was in high school, but enjoy watching our sons play out there before. Judson played last year, Mason this year, and Mason played last year. And so we'll see them play a little bit this evening. Getting ready to make my way to Hammond Bible Institute for the second week. Here we go. Kick's been made, and David Fernandez gets it over here to Isaac Vargas. Isaac Vargas.
Oh, nice.
Does a slide tackle there. David's going to fire it down strong. Looks down to James. And it kicks out. It's going to stay with the Swordsman. And welcome back to action. Do want to just say hello to the Lemon family up in Michigan, watching their big boy Connor play. And we've been praying for that family, and certainly thank the Lord for the Roger and Christy, and praying that God will help them, and also as they care for Miss Christy's parents as they go through a very difficult season of their life. But I'm glad you can watch. It's a beautiful view tonight, a beautiful night to have soccer.
Yeah, and the field lights, too. They make it even better.
Oh, yeah.
Love those games.
It's great. We're perched about 25 feet above the ground here on the corner right over the concession stand, watching the Swordsmen there on the far side as we go to the second half here. And I like the ball down on the other end. That's where we need to have it. It does not need to be down here at all. And we've got some corner action there.
Yeah, that's Ivan Marquez, number 11 in black out there for the Swordsmen. First year at HB.
Yeah,
and
we're
playing
so
out
glad
there
he's
right
here.
striker.
Some of you guys might know, ooh, hit a little knee in the side there. There was a strike made, but off the post and to the right. Set up for the goalie. Yeah, this goalie from Hammond is a good goalie and did a good job the other night. Didn't have too much to work for because he couldn't get the ball down that way. But tonight's been different. And Coach Cowling's got him firing away, and that's good.
Yeah, and that goalie is Alejandro Diaz, a junior at Hammond Central. He's had a nice night. He's let one goal in, but it was a great shot off of a PK rebound.
Yeah, he did. He stopped it.
But a good night elsewhere. Same for Mark Mahalski.
Oh, yeah, Mark's the bomb, man. We like Mark.
You know what else is
Mark's
crazy
a
about
sophomore,
Mark?
right? Sophomore, and there's a fire made across the way, and that's going to be looks like nope. They retained possession down there. We got 2 swordsmen and 1 wolf down there.
Mark, I think, Pastor, I think he changed his shirt at halftime. I'm almost positive he had a gray jersey on.
He sure did.
And John Borsch was talking about this last game that Mark has a whole wardrobe of goalie clothing, whether it's shirts or gloves. And he might be rotated at halftime now. I don't know what happened to the other jersey, but maybe the neon felt better or something.
Maybe he got a little cold out there or something.
Yeah, maybe doubling up or something.
Yeah. I'm glad. I hope he stays lonely down there.
Yeah.
But, the Wolves are coming,
shots.
and they've crossed the half of the field. And we've got some defense going. Ivan Marquez with the ball, kicking it out. Trying to get, looks like to Cadero. We got an offsides somewhere in the process. Looks like Hammond Central's going to get the ball back. Of course, Hammond Central, Hammond High for many years, and now Hammond Central right there in the center of Hammond, right across from City Hall. And it's where I live, and it's where the God chose to put First Baptist Church of Hammond, and certainly pray for these young men. I've got to meet several of them on the junior varsity team and greet them. And a couple of them, I don't think they even spoke English. I was saying being Benitos and the gracias for needs. So it was good. They did figure out what the second year of high school was, and we worked that out. But come on, Connor, let's go, keep it going. Yep, there we go. Got it going down the field, and it looks like it may not catch up to our guys. We got to put the pressure on.
Yeah, it was a good pass from Jeff Woosley. You want to pass the guys open, kind of like in basketball. Just pass it ahead of them, let them run into it. And Jeff did a nice job there getting it ahead, but then Connor kind of didn't really have anyone to go to ahead of him. You got to give yourself an outlet, give your team an outlet. And that's when your strikers have to kind of fill the sides. Get your guys open and go right past the back line.
What we got there is that
Elijah Guzman,
Elijah Guzman, yeah.
Strong body out there trying to block out the defender.
Get it out of there. There we go. Thank you, Elijah. Oh, goodness. Here we go. Got Esteban. He's got a good feed down to Connor. Oh, got a side tackle. That's going to be a tough one, man. That one came out of the side.
Yeah, Connor just did a roll. That's a long frame. You know, he's 6'2" or whatever he is. 6'2", 6'3".
Ready for basketball for sure.
Oh yeah, don't get hurt out here playing soccer.
Tell you, the Wolves, one thing they are very good at, Josh, is they're good at spacing. They've got good spacing on offense, and they're disciplined. I'm not sure who their coach is, but he does a good job keeping them spaced, and excellent job on that.
Yeah, their coach is Daniel Zaragoza, it looks like, and does a fine job. And you're right, they pass very well.
They do.
And patient. You know, they're not pushing the issue.
They are, and especially on the offensive end. You can see it. You can see a demonstration of that right now. And I think sometimes we get a little too bunched up from time to time. There we go, Esteban. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Let's fire it down. Oh, that guy picked it up.
Hector Barajas causing issues down here on in front of the booth in the first half, and now that side too.
He's a squatty body, but man, that kid's he's got some skills for sure, and he's a short stack, but man, he's got some good soccer skills. Well, we're looking forward to the continued season. I think the Hammond Baptist Swordsmen make their way to state line tournament coming up on Friday, Saturday. Girls are leaving, I think, Thursday or Wednesday night, and we'll play volleyball for a couple days, and the guys will do the Friday, Saturday, and they're excited about that. I'm certainly grateful for the opportunity to see young people play and go over to State Line, our friends there in Temperance, Michigan. Pastor Steve Hobbins suffered a heart attack this last year, and we're asking the Lord to help him. But looking forward to being there, and hopefully the young men will come away with what they did last year. They won first place, I think, last year. It was fun to watch them play.
Oh, a nice chip right in front of the box, and they didn't pay attention. Esteban Santos could have had a goal as it slipped through goalie Alejandro Diaz's hands.
I think that was Isaac Vargas down there. I think Esteban was over in the far right there. But
gotcha.
But still, just didn't see that coming. I certainly didn't see the goalie doing that either.
There's Isaac again.
Vargas, he's right. He's a good little player.
Oh, yeah.
I love him. Love his precious family and mom and sister. And mom and sister just finished the discipleship lessons recently. We're so proud of them. Went through all 4 lessons of discipleship.
There's Connor Lemon with the orange cleat, sends it ahead. In space is James Carino, but taken away. My goodness, Omar Sosa Lopez, just such a good defender out there. And not the tallest guy, but very quick.
Oh, yeah.
Very aggressive.
Good. None of the guys in Hammond Central are very tall, but, man, they are some good soccer players, and I appreciate their skills, and the coach that Daniel gives them does a good job with that. Oh, got a handball, look like, on the far side. Well, Josh, I got to run down to HBI. I'm looking forward to teaching class tonight. Got some new students coming in, and looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow night talking about the Church of Laodicea on Wednesday night services. But thank you for letting me sub in here. John Borsch, I know he has been unbelievably a great color commentator, talking about things that are just
big save by Halski.
There we go.
Great job. Could have been a goal
and
there.
A great kick. Look at that kick. 3/4 down. Go, keep going, Connor. Let's go. Got a Hector down there, and boy, that kid is he's all over the field down there on the defensive end, doing a good job. I'll turn it over to Brother John, but thank you very much for letting me come and talk your ear off. Take away all your sound, man.
No, thank you, Pastor. We appreciate him being with us. Pastor Wilkerson, pastor of First Baptist Church in Hammond, Indiana. And if you don't go somewhere on Sundays, come to First Baptist in Hammond. And we got the big church down there on Sibley, and that was our pastor commentating there moments ago, headed out to the Hammond Bible Institute. And John Borsch jumping back in here, 30 minutes to go, still 1-1. And Bennett kind of even second half thus far. The ball's kind of been floating around midfield and kind of equally possessed between both teams right now. And that's Isaac Vargas. Just lost it to Jeff Woosley in the neon cleats there, number 13. And it's going to be a pass right ahead to Juan Miramontes. Back to the middle. Hammond Central keeps possession. Nice passing, but saved Daniel Webb. Daniel Webb, just a strong body down there as a left fullback for our Swordsman team. And a nice chip over with space and kicked into the side of the net. Nearly a goal by Nathaniel Hernandez. That was scary.
A great little entry pass there. And, yeah, I thought that was trouble for a second. There may have been an open, it was a tight angle for the shot there. I think he had every ability to take it, though. He just sent it into the side netting. I don't have a problem with Mark going out there. He just, that specific one, he did not get there first. And that opened up a massive opportunity behind him.
As a goalie, being a judge of how quickly you can get out to the edge of the box is important. If you can't beat that guy, you cannot go for it.
Yeah.
You're just giving away free goals at that point. So Mark really did come out, I think, a bit early on that. But I think you have to if you want a chance of stopping that goal.
Exactly. It's tricky because if you don't go out and it's just you create a one-on-one chance, that's not necessarily better.
Hard drive there. Once again, Giovanni Gonzalez trying to do damage out there. He woke up this morning and thought, I'm going to be a violent soccer player today. That's what he thought about. Ate his Wheaties, and he's been drilling the ball at our net all night. Only a junior, too. John Borsch, he'll be back. This guy, what a leader he is for his team. As a junior, just taking some incredible shots on goal.
Yeah, just looking there at the list, Josh, looks like quite a younger team. You've got Nathaniel Hernandez on the defense there, a senior.
Only 2 seniors, it looks like.
And then maybe, just
wow. And that's Juan Miramontes missing just slightly. And the shots are coming hard and heavy right now. Maybe just 1 senior. Is there 1 senior on this team? Nathaniel Hernandez, the only senior?
Yeah, it looks like. So
wow.
A very, very young team. Lots of sophomores, freshmen on here, a few juniors. So similar to ours, like we were saying earlier, Josh, it sounds like Hammond Central, they've got a very young team as well. This could be a good little rivalry here in the next few years. Oh, good ball in behind.
Yeah, for it to be a rivalry, we got to win this one. Make it 1-1. We can't be a rival if we keep losing. And it's kind of like the Bears. Unfortunately, it's like the Bears-Packers rivalry, and that is trouble.
Oh,
wow.
Good make-up defense and a huge play.
Daniel Webb.
And that's a tricky play, Josh, to go in and not foul.
Yeah.
But he did, and prevented even a shot getting on.
Yeah, and that's their best player, Giovanni Gonzalez, one-on-one with space, and then from Daniel Webb to come back and save that. Just an incredible play from him. We're going to need more of it. They're attacking right now.
Yeah, coming out of halftime hot.
Hector, another good shot to the right post, but not hard enough as Mark gets there just in time and drills it clearly out of bounds right to the fan chairs. And that was Tom Lemon. Tom Lemon saving the day, our hero. Did not let the ball hit his wife. What a protector.
Absolutely.
What a great man there, Tom Lemon, saving that ball. This is going to be Cristiano Bonilla again. Said his name a lot tonight. Said it wrong a couple of times, but Cristiano. Nice player. And again, only a freshman. Can you believe it? A freshman out there going to be owning the team, number 7, in a year or 2. Probably once Giovanni leaves. Giovanni's been having a lot of action out there, him and Cristiano, and that's probably supposed to be a PK.
Yikes.
My goodness. Got away with one there, and Jeff's going to take advantage and just roll with it. Jeff Woosley pushing up to midfield, trying to send someone open and right into 2 defenders. Not a good pass there, but really had no other option.
Yeah, maybe could have let go of that pass a tad sooner.
Come on, Mason. Yep, there you go. Right into the arms of Mark Merhalski, and what strong arms those are. Nice send to midfield. Isaac Vargas.
A good take there. Fernandez in the middle looking to send his buddy Connor on that far side.
Sent it weak to his back shoulder there.
Yeah, I don't think that's the pass David wanted.
Yeah, it seems like you should send it in front of him. That's going to be Connor trying to cross it. Can't get it past that last line. And it's going to be a nice steal there, but then swiftly taken back away by Hammond Central. It's going to be once again Giovanni trying to make something happen in the middle. Gonzalez, number 10.
Yeah, some back and forth here, but Swordsmen definitely soaking up a lot of pressure here in the second half. Want to see if we can swing it the other way.
Oh, man, way to go opposite. That's smart. Shot on goal. Blocked by Mark Merhalski. Great block from him. And that, once again, was Cristiano Bonilla. Just a hard foot. You know, he worries me. He's going to be playing against Mark Audis and Adam Judah out there in 3 years. And that's going to be a problem. You know, if he sticks around this soccer team and keeps playing. Just a nice player for only being a freshman. The kid's 14, 15 years old.
It's fun to watch, and we'll enjoy watching.
I'm not going to enjoy it. I'm not going to like it at all. I'm going to hate it.
Oh,
it's not going to be
man.
fun. I do not want to watch him play soccer the next 3 years.
Oh, ouch.
Cristiano, do not come back here, all right? Do not come back here and play us, because that's going to be problems for the next few years for our squad. Oh, good effort there. Dave Fernandez nearly took it away, but a nice chip right behind the back line. Daniel Webb, though, not for long. Going to go try to save it. That's Juan Miramontes trying to center it and does. Finds a wide open Bonilla. Bonilla's going to swing to the left side. Tries to tip it past, but can't. Good stop there.
Ouch.
And then a leg taken out. Man,
Yeah,
thought that was going to be
looked
something.
like a shove there on Marquez. Nothing called, and here they are passing once again, round and round. Mark
Nice
with it.
save. Mark could be a wide receiver for the Chicago Bears if he wanted to be. That was a great catch right into the pocket. Love seeing that from Mark Michalski. Look at that. Whew. If that's not DJ Moore, I don't know what is. Great catch there. Little long. There's Mark again, saving the ball. Great touch from him. And a bit short there on the send. Going to go right to Gonzalez. Gonzalez having a good night tonight. Still drawn 1-1, and as the game progresses, you're going to see it get real tense here. I mean, if it's 1-1 and there's 5 minutes to go, it's going to be chippy. There's going to be a yellow card given. I mean, it's going to happen. Teams want to win here. HB does not want to lose a second time to this team. And Hammond Central certainly wants to get a win tonight. And you can tell by their aggression in this whole second half as the ball's been on our half most of the time.
Yeah, they've certainly come out the aggressors here, but that does open up counterattacks. See if we can
I'll go to the ball.
Something. Connor with it.
I wouldn't have gone right there. He has 2 guys left against 2 guys. And I think if you push left there, you can draw one of them or get an open shot. But Connor took it right into the defenders. And it's tough to see that sometimes when you're on the field. But, boy, having 2 guys one-on-one on the left side, you got to go left. Once again, we appreciate you joining us here on HBTV. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, hit a like button. If you're watching and you're a Hammond Central fan, comment who you're watching, who you're rooting for out here on Hammond Central, and who you'd like to score the goal tonight. I mean, this is going to be – someone's going to win this game, and a goal is going to be scored. Who's it going to be? Let us know who you think it's going to be in the comments. We'll throw it up on the screen if you're on YouTube. But who are you watching tonight? I know right now if I had to pick an MVP, John Borsch, for the Hammond Baptist Swordsmen, it'd be a tough battle, but I'd have to go with Dave Fernandez. Dave Fernandez has the only goal of the game for the Swordsmen. He's put pressure on the back line of the Wolves. He's just done a lot of the little things, and then he got the goal. And a good save there by goalie Alejandro Diaz off the corner. But John Borsch, who's your MVP for the night for the Swordsmen?
Yeah, Dave has been good. It'd be hard to look past Mark Michalski. I know the Wolves have scored 1, but really he's had a lot of pressure. A lot of shots at him, and so far has done a good job soaking those up. So far, Mark doing a good job. Strong at goalie.
You love
for us.
Mark. Mark was your MVP last time, too. You know what? I guess if you're the goalie and your team wins, you should be the MVP.
Sure.
Especially if there's shots on goal.
It may have been David last time. I don't quite recall, but
I'm pretty sure mine was Dave. Mine was definitely Dave Michalski because I was talking about protection from his brother. You know what? I think Jack Huckins like Mark Michalski. That could have been Jack Huckins' MVP. You might have had an offensive player, but yeah, tonight certainly Mark Michalski. And John, great game to pick him for MVP. You saw some of the stretches he's had to make. I mean, he has been reaching from corner to corner tonight, catching pocket passes. He's been doing it all. And this guy,
one of the better saves I've seen in that first half.
Yeah.
Had on replay, just the outstretched fingertips. Hammond has a corner here, lining up very deep, and now they all start to crash. And kind of just floated near the penalty spot. Not really what they wanted, I don't think.
There's Travis Wilson in at fullback there, number 8 in black. And that's a shot on goal.
What a save.
Oh, we got to see that again. That's a goal. If Mark does not dive and sacrifice his body to save it, what a block from Mark Michalski. We got to see that one again. I'm getting word. The way to see it again is to back it up 15 seconds. Do it. Watch that play again. Mark. Beautiful save. And then don't watch this. This is not good.
What a save off
was
the
a goal.
line.
That was a goal.
What a save.
I am almost positive it went over the line.
a header from a foot out. Marhalski.
I think he pulled it back in.
Here we have a
again.
replay of that.
That was dangerous. That looked like trouble. Oh, I think he saved it off the line.
What a save. Huge
Oh,
by
my
Marhalski.
goodness. Yeah, big save. I mean, if they're not going to call it, then we're calling it a great
Lemon
save.
the other way. And an equally good save at the other end.
Man, these goalies are showing out tonight, John Borsch. We've got Alejandro Diaz, a junior goalkeeper for the Hammond Wolves, and Mark Marhalski. Both of these guys are putting their best foot forward, John Borsch. It could be 10-10 right now with all these shots that have been going on goal and with strength, with power to the corners, to the edges, to the crossbar. I mean, these are good looks that the goalies are just taking away.
And for most of them, some shots with some pace, but no rebounds really for the most part, given I think if the one rebound was on the penalty shot that David got, you really can't fault the goalie there. But these other shots, they've done a good job of holding on to them.
Yeah, and some good passing continues to be had here for the Wolves. It's going to be Alejandro again setting things up, or Giovanni, I'm sorry. Into some trouble here. Sends it back out. That's Juan Miramontes. Back to Giovanni, and a shot on goal deep, and that's a block. And a touchdown there from Mark Marhalski. Love to see that. Josh Kent, once again, coming through in the clutch on HBTV with a let's go and 6 O's. I love it. Might have been 7. Josh Kent, always a big contributor here on HBTV with the comment section, taking care of business. Josh Kent, who's your MVP of the game? Unless you just turned it on, don't you dare comment. But if you've been watching it, who's your MVP of tonight's game? A lot of good actions going on, and some good defense, some good offense. And I just like how we're playing right now with some force, playing strong, and that's how HB plays. We don't play soft soccer, we don't play soft basketball. Oh, and nearly a bicycle. Tried to, only got halfway up, and that's the freshman doing some fancy things out there.
Yeah, that's a bit of an audacious try.
Bonilla.
But would have been cool. Not for us.
Man, that would have killed. He might have kicked someone in the face. He's about to just drill someone.
Yeah, it's not as easy as they make it look.
My goodness. Cristiano Bonilla is fun to watch, though. I enjoy it. He's been playing aggressive tonight. Jeff with the steal. Good takeaway. Pushing it up the middle of the field. He's got jerseys ahead. Sends it up to James Carino. And the goal is coming out. Poke it. Poke it. Oh, the goalie came way too high, way too quick. James needed one touch, and it would have been a free goal for Connor Lemon. And it looks like it's going to be an offsides call. Hammond Wolves ball. But, man, James Carino just needed a touch, John.
Yeah, it was close. You don't want to test his speed. And I'm surprised the goalie did come out there, especially with the defender right on James. He had some help back there. Almost created a problem that couldn't be undone, but to no avail. Still 1-1. Good chances going both ways, but really, if you're taking the run of play, you expect Hammond to score next, just the way they've been playing. Hammond Wolves, that is.
And good defense there by Jeff Woosley, saving it. I mean, that could have been some trouble as well. Man, the play of these Hammond strikers has been just enhanced the second half. They've been really putting some pressure on us.
Yeah, they've been electric, especially the second half. Almost 20 minutes now. I don't know what coach said to them, but it's working pretty good, seems to.
Yeah, that's their coach, Daniel Zaragoza. Also assistant coaches out there for Hammond Central's Jose Sandoval, Yoshio Sandoval, Ivan Ramos, and Julio Vega helping out on the sidelines there for Hammond Central.
Yeah, we're so thankful for them. Thankful for Coach Dave Cowling,
Yeah,
coach
Dave
of the
Cowling.
varsity.
The guy was a beast to watch, too, out there at fullback. I love watching Dave Cowling, and honestly, he was just a freight train. I mean, if you dared come into the box, Dave was just going to level you, and if you got the ball, fine, and if not, fine, but he was not going to let you score a goal. Just great. And there's a diving trip there from Dave Fernandez, or Ivan Marquez, I'm sorry. Number 11. I want to thank you for joining us for HBTV. We'll be bringing you live games here when we have them at home, and then also, man, jump in for basketball season as well. That's coming in the next month or so. Make sure you tune in and watch HBTV. We might have some volleyball games for you, too. Might be getting some volleyball. Lana Elliott is up here. She loves volleyball. Might get some volleyball on the HBTV live stream. So make sure you tune in, like, subscribe, put notifications on, so when volleyball, basketball, and soccer are on, you can see it. Good turn there from Isaac Vargas, number 4 in black. Good save, and trips Dave Fernandez there. And Dave, a bit of embellishment there on the roll, and one guy is down for Hammond Central. Good takeaway from Dave Merhalski. Man down. I'm surprised they're not going to blow the whistle here.
And there they do.
You got to stop play there.
Didn't see quite what happened.
Me either.
He was close to David Fernandez. I don't think it's the one that ran into David. It looked like something off the ball. I don't know.
Yeah, that's Juan Miramontes.
But here he is. He's up and maybe just got a knock. Seems to be okay.
Yeah, hopefully him getting up like that is a good sign. Maybe got the wind taken out of him. Fortunately, though, Jamie Sedgwick's there to save the day. And without Jamie, I don't know what we would do. The man saves lives for a living. That's what he does. He saves lives. He's a physician, takes care of people, loves the Lord, good man. And had that man been down any longer, Jamie would have saved him. Jamie would have run over there and saved him. Could have broken his leg. Jamie would have fixed it. He would have just fixed it. No problem. Jamie Sedgwick, absolute GOAT out there. And he's checking up with coaches, making sure everyone's okay, seeing if anyone needs some ice or some water or a towel. Jamie on it out there on the sideline. Oh, man, almost taken out again. Be careful, Juan Miramontes. Just getting rattled out there by Isaac Vargas. The Hammond Central fans could not believe that was let go.
Isaac Vargas with the throw, and we've mentioned his name a lot throughout the tournament. I'd like to see him get a bit more involved tonight. He's a guy that has an incredible amount of speed down that left-hand side. I'd like to see the Swordsmen, see if we can get him involved a little bit. See if we can make a play through Isaac. But we do
Dave
have
Merhalski.
space open on the sides.
Good defense there, trying to be aggressive with the passes. And there, Dave Fernandez has to go to the ball. You got to sense the situation. Short pass, and he went behind. Let the guy get it. They got behind Mark Audis out there, too, number 15. The freshman subbed into the game. The first freshman to get minutes out here for the Swordsmen. That's going to be a send to the left corner and out of bounds. It'll be a black throw-in for the Swordsmen.
Yeah, Mark's minutes, a lot of minutes, actually, in that JV game. And getting a little bit of a breather this first part of the game. Now here he is, the freshman, getting some minutes. Good to see him out there.
Yeah, and a good send to absolutely no one there for the Swordsmen. Man, be intentional out here. Stop just kicking the ball ahead, you know. Send it to someone. Certainly Hammond Central. A beautiful through ball. They're going to call him offsides. No good. It was offsides. Good call. He was behind the line before the pass went. Esteban Santos pleading with the midfield referee. Just look at your teammate is what he's saying. Just look over there. The flag is up. He was offside. Excellent call. We saw it from here directly in front of our booth, but so glad they saw that. Justin Moffitt, love it, agree. Jamie Sedgwick, MVP. Jamie Sedgwick, man. Most valuable player.
And we're thankful for Brother Jamie. Many years helping out with our athletic program, along with a lot of good volunteers coming in, giving their time for these guys, and we appreciate them.
Appreciate Justin Moffitt too, man. Thank you for being here, Justin, in the comments, hanging out with us. But he's the coach of this Swordsman soccer team for many years. Was the coach when I was in high school, and just an excellent coach. And he's one of those guys you just wanted to play for and wanted to be like. You know, he's just a cool guy. Great soccer player. I think his favorite soccer player back in the day was Landon Donovan, if I remember correctly. And he looks like Landon Donovan, too.
Right,
you know, it's like, it was really cool. He's a cool guy.
He named his son Landon.
And he did, dude,
right?
he did.
So
And he had that Jeep, too.
Correct there,
Jeep was awesome. Love you, Justin Moffitt. There's the referee. The referee trying to play, trying to check in. He's like, you boys think you can do it? Watch this. This is how I played back in the day. And he tried saving the ball there. It's going to be a little bit of stoppage in play, though. Go back to the Wolves. They're going to drop it back Once again, Giovanni, man, just playing with him out there. Deep kick there. Tried to send it in. Mark Marhalski saves it. That was not Giovanni. That was Juan Miramontes, injured a minute ago. Took a nice shot on goal there. Mark, good save. Mark's had a few of these saves. My goodness, 7 or 8 saves. Just solid stops out there from Mark, and he's had a night. Dave Fernandez, if you're just tuning in, got our only goal off a PK rebound. And David shot it hard to the left post, rebounded it, and put it in the back right. Beautiful shot from him. Oh, handball there. And it's going the other way. 1-1, and we're at the 10-minute mark nearly here, John Borsch. And it's going to start to get chippy. I mean, if it's still 1-1 and this game's just hanging in the balance, guys are going to start getting after it as that clock dwindles. Oh, bad touch there. James Carino kicks it ahead, just out of bounds. They're matching bad touch for bad touch there. It's going to be Hammond Central ball.
And right now you're looking, 10 minutes left. You certainly don't want to make a mistake. You can live going into overtime here. So it's a tricky way to play. You certainly don't want to be too aggressive where you open yourself up, but you do want to score that goal. No one really wants to go in overtime here. And although penalties might be fun to watch, I don't think the teams want to be a part of those. That's a bit too much.
David, really going to the only spot where there wasn't a black jersey there. Lifted it right over the top, and now a run here for Hammond Central. And, John, you say the mistakes, but when do mistakes happen? When there's pressure. So we've got to offensively put some pressure on their back line, force someone to make a mistake. Yeah, good passing here from Hammond Central. Being wise about their spacing as well. You don't see them bunched or clustered in the middle. I mean, they're spacing really well. Some give and go. And there it is, Mark Audis trying to wreak some havoc out there. Man, it feels like they're just going to pass it around and wait out the clock. They got nothing to lose out there. It's a 1-1 game. They're going to wait it out, take those last shots, and really start putting pressure when there's an opening. That's another offsides. Yeah, clearly visible from here. And he's mad, but, just don't go offsides. You know what I'm saying? Stop running early. He's leaving way early on these passes here.
I would imagine that with their passing ability, they're used to being able to open up teams a bit easier than we are finding.
Oh, get there, Connor.
Us.
Connor Lemon just can't beat that center fullback. Consistently dropping it back to his goalie. Turn on it, James. There you go. James and Connor with space. Tripped up, and this back line for Hammond Central is mighty strong. And they're fast, too, John.
Yeah, we haven't gotten by them too much tonight. You think of the first half, and I go back to it, Josh, but really what worked best for us was really getting some of our speedy guys and just chipping the ball over, let them run. We really haven't seen much of that in the second half. That is what led to our first goal, of course, sending David Fernandez on a run, causing the penalty and him getting his own rebound there, but it was all because of that run.
Oh, get it. There you go, Mark. Way to put pressure on him. There you go, Elijah Guzman, the sturdy fullback. Took away one pass, dropped back, took away another. Look at him go, Elijah, really saving that whole possession. Key to that whole run getting stopped. And that's going to be off Connor's orange cleats. Going the other direction here. The ball's really been on our side a little bit too much here, John Borsch, for my liking. We talk about pressure, we talk about mistakes. And that tends to happen when the ball sticks around on your side for a little too long. And it worries me. We need to be aggressive on offense here. And that, really, the game is won here with the midfielders. Just win the middle game, Just keep the ball on our side. And that falls on Dave Fernandez. Right now, has our only goal. Needs to step up here in these final 8 minutes and really control the possession, keep that ball on our side, and force their back line to make the mistake. Going to be a throw here, Hammond Central. Illegal. Yeah, I thought that was illegal. Didn't even get over his head. I was going to say from here, like a mile away. Not even a zoomed up camera looked illegal, so I'm glad they caught that. It's going to be Swordsman throw. They're going to go to Ivan Marquez, it looks like. And wanted to go goal line. James Carino chipped it. Oh, they had a look. Isaac Vargas knocking on the door. Beautiful. That must have been Esteban over there on that goal line. Someone had a beautiful chip, and I believe it was Esteban because James is on this left side.
Yeah, found the head.
Oh.
Isaac Vargas, I don't know if Isaac was ready for it. Maybe he was a bit surprised like us. But he found himself right in front of goal.
Man, Isaac's an excellent player. Love Isaac Vargas, man. Just a sophomore, a sturdy, strong young man. And a good soccer player. Got to coach him in T-ball with John Musa. We both coached him in the Wolverines.
Uh-oh.
T-ball team. Got a trophy, no big deal. Great T-ball player.
All right, let's get off the Wolverines, please.
Yeah, right. But a wrestler now for Hammond Baptist, playing soccer, in great shape. Works out like every day. Just a beast, Isaac Vargas. Man, some physicality, and I told you, I called this. Final 5 minutes, it's going to start happening. They're going to start going at each other's throats here. Shot on goal, just a bit right. No good from Dave Fernandez. And there's Dave Fernandez. We need him to step up a little bit. I don't think you need that shot from 40 yards away. I think you really need to work the ball, you know, and that's just a bit deep for my liking. You know, your senior midfielder or your junior midfielder, your captain, it's just not the shot you want right there. When you have teammates ahead, 6 minutes to go, 1-1 game, be smart, be poised. You see it with Hammond. You want to see it from the Swordsmen as well. Going to be a James Carino throw in here. Deep, trying to go for Jake DeAnda, 14 in black, and Jake turns on it with space, and it's given away there to the Wolves, and they've got numbers. They've been a bit more patient than the Swordsmen have been the last few minutes.
Ouch.
I think guys are just tired right now, just falling over. Yeah, he's saying can't shield the ball. And another ball spike there for number 18. He's not happy. Julian Cortez has gone off sides a few times and not happy with that call there. To me, just looks a bit tired. Julian does. And he's got to get engaged here. You know, you got 5 minutes left. Got to make something happen. This will be Jeff Woosley. Nice pass right to James Carino. Let him open on the left wing. What a great look. And a nice center back to Isaac Vargas. Isaac, good pass. Man, that's the run you want. You want those nice passes, those crisp, tight looks. Man, just couldn't convert there. But Jeff to James, James to Isaac, all that looked great. You want to be efficient here in the final 5.
Similar to the Wolves, just missing that final key pass right now.
Good day, Michalski.
Shout out to the Swordsman spirit. Man, cheering on the guys all night in the cold. Doing a great job. Thankful for Mrs. Stoltmeister and all her work there.
Absolutely.
But a staple to these soccer and basketball games.
That's a commitment in soccer. Basketball's easier. Soccer's a commitment. So
absolutely. You're
sitting out there in sometimes frigid weather, late fall. I mean, that's no bueno. That's not something you want to be sitting out there doing. I mean, like if I was Swordsman Spirit, I'd be calling it sick, you know. Oh, good. Goalie came out again. Connor, hold on to it. Connor did not need to let go, and he knows it. Hands above the head. He knows it. Didn't have to let that go. Goalie came all the way out, too. Boy, if you're not going to chip it, pull it back.
Yeah, had a few options there. Could have kept going with himself. I think David was in the middle there. See what we can get from this free kick here. See if we can get some of our guys forward.
Not sure who's taking it. I'm not sure who's lined up there. Looks like Coach Cowling is going to take it from my angle right now, and they're going to send probably James Carino over there to take this. And just going to be a pass there between Dave Fernandez and James Carino. James, good touch off the shin. And it's going to go back to Hammond Central. Trying to retain possession here. Try to go opposite in a deep pass that just barely goes out of bounds.
A good hustle there by Isaac. And to reward him, he's getting subbed off.
Great job, son. Now come have a seat on the bench.
Not anything related, I'm sure.
I don't think Isaac's sat all night, though. I really think Isaac's been in the game, I think all night. I don't know if he sat. So this might be his one chance with 3 minutes to go to get a breather. Esteban Santos will come in for him. And a softer throw there down the sideline right to Hammond Central. There's 13, Jeff Woosley. Yeah, great play. Sending up ahead to Carino. And going to say he's offsides. James getting ahead of that back line. Not what you want. Not what you want there. 2 minutes to go, and this could get – it's going to get nuts out here. I mean, if we go – explain to us, John Borst, the end-of-game situation. Should it be a tie?
if it's what it usually is here and we get to the end of this 2.5 minutes, still 1-1, that will be 2 5-minute periods that happen after this game, after the clock hits 0. So even if there's a goal scored in that first 5 minutes, it's not one goal ends it. We'll play that extra 10 minutes if it's what it usually is. If there's still no goal after this period and after those 10 extra minutes, then we would go to shootouts.
And then if it's tied, we just say the Swordsmen win. That's how that goes. If you're at our field.
We should be able to figure it out in shootouts. I'm imagining Mark would kind of be looking forward to that a little bit.
That would be a great way to end the game. I mean, I'm not trying to get 12 minutes ahead of myself, but that would be a great way to end this game. Because I have all the faith in the world in Mark Michalski. You know, if I'm taking goalie for goal, I want Mark. Give me Mark Michalski at goal, and I feel like we could win that. If this game goes 3 minutes and then goes the next 10, that's going to be something to watch. Make sure you're tuned in for that. Just watch the goal. These goalies, if you are just now tuning in, you've missed some excellent goalie play all game from both sides. Oh, and some more action could be here from Mark Michalski. Chipping it in front and a goal. Oh, my goodness. Let the goalie get it. Boy, some miscommunication there. Mark was going hard to get that ball. Called it. He's upset. He was calling for that ball. Keep your head on straight, Mark. You need to get some action here again.
Right.
Shot on goal. Just wide right. Mark calling for the ball there.
2 minutes here. Neither team wanting to make a mistake, but both would certainly love to end it here in normal time. Hammond again. You can feel the momentum going their way a little bit.
Oh, nice send. Oh, just a bit short. Jake, the wrong way there. Jake right into the defense. Oh, then Ivan lets it go. Elijah Guzman a bit chippy up there to the middle.
And both teams just booting it around a little bit right now.
Yeah, I think both of them just look tired to me. You know, they look a little tired, and I get it. You know, it's a full game.
We need one burst of speed. Here's Lemon.
This could be it. Connor Lemon on the right side with space. Oh, a shot off of the leg of Hammond.
What defense.
It's going to be a corner. Yeah, great stop, and he's down.
Connor Lemon getting it back on that powerful right foot.
Can you zoom up there? Man, just a guy down right there on the goal line for Hammond Central. Not sure who it is. We'll try to zoom up a little bit and see that if we can. Hope he's okay there. Jamie Sedgwick, our hero. The man that heals us when we're sick, physically speaking. Jamie Sedgwick. And the referee says, get off the field. Ref's like, you're not a player. Okay, he's not. He's okay. They're going to send Jamie off. Man, I love Jamie, though. Ready to help out. Running all the way over there. It's going to be a corner kick here for the Swordsmen. And again, it looks like they're lining up Jake Deanna. They're going to run this switch here. Jake's going to go front post, and it looks like they're going to send Esteban back post.
See if we can get a good delivery here. Ball in a
right to the back post. Oh, beautiful drop right to the back post, and Connor was sitting there waiting. That just looked like exactly what you wanted, you know? It's exactly what you wanted. Oh, man, we're just trying to be cute with the switch. Just maybe stick back post and head that in there, you know? They put it right where it should go. Boy, I think the switch is what got us off there. My goodness, a minute to go, and that you're not going to get a better chance than that right there on a corner. Great delivery, though, from, I believe, Dave Fernandez in that corner. Good, just to drop it right in.
Yeah, the few corners that the Swordsmen have had all have been decent deliveries. the finishing has not been there.
30 seconds to go. Hammond Central trying to win it in the fourth quarter here. Some fancy plays, some good teamwork. And who else? Giovanni Gonzalez toying with the defense out here and might lose it to Esteban Santos, but sends it back to Juan Miramontes. Juan and Giovanni and Jorge Limones getting in on the action. There's Bonilla. Got to take it away, and they do. Connor Lemon sends it ahead. 3 seconds to go, and this one's going to extra time. We should have 2 5-minute halves for you here coming. And my goodness, what a game. Like 15 shots to 20 on goal. It's been a madhouse out there with all the shots and all the goalie work that's been going on, John.
Yeah.
A great game to watch.
Yeah, been a lot of fun. Back and forth. Second half, a little bit of action on both sides of the net there. But we're gonna see what it comes down. Josh, I see this one going to penalties. Honestly, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. Not many chances lately for either team.
Me too.
Look a bit tired. So
and they look tired. That's the key. I think that if they looked aggressive, some of these shots, I might think, yeah, it'll end in the extra minutes. I just see this dwindling out 10 minutes, and we go right to shootouts, which is kind of what I'm hoping for. I think that'd be a good way to end the game.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We're gonna drop you off here in a minute, show you some of our sponsors, and we'll join you back here for these last two 5-minute halves. Welcome back here. We did lie to you on purpose in the end of the last game. We did not. We're not going to 5-minute halves here. We're going straight to 5-on-5 shootouts here between the Hammond Central Wolves and the Hammond Baptist Swordsmen. This will be a good ending to the game. The goalies will line up, and there'll be 5 players per team to get 1 shot on goal. Captains now meeting with the referees. The goalies in this matchup that we've talked so much about, John Borsch, are Alejandro Diaz, who's been just fantastic for the Wolves tonight, and Mark Marhalski. These 2 young men have just really showed out tonight. It's going to be fun to watch them in the shootouts.
And you see them high-fiving each other there. They're both a little bit nervous right now for sure.
I guarantee you Mark is not nervous. Mark Marhal, look at him. He's doing a slam dunk on the goalpost. He's like, I'm not nervous at all. Touching the post for good measure. Walking out the distance. Look at this guy. He's ready. I do think the first shot they take is going to be a goal, though. That's my fear. I do think. I love Mark. First shot they take is going to be a goal. So I am sorry. I did see the future.
Debbie Downer, Josh Conger here.
No, I just saw the future. So it is happening.
Wow.
Sadly, I think Mark will block the next one.
Teams waiting on the half-field line, anxiously awaiting this first kick. Here it goes. Shot.
Yeah, I am sorry. Juan Miramontes, excellent shooter there, a freshman only. My goodness, Juan a freshman, Cristiano a freshman. Great shot there. And 1-0. Looks like Hammond Central starting with the lead. Mark very unhappy with himself on that.
Yeah, guessing the right way though, Mark, and you really just tip your cap. You tip your cap to a penalty that's put in the bottom corner there.
You got to guess, I feel. You got to guess.
You do, yeah.
You got to guess on where he's going. This is Dave Fernandez going to go left post and gets it.
Beautiful.
David Fernandez. Excellent shot. We love David here at HB. Look at that shot. The celebration before the shot even went in. David knew it. That's what he works on. He works on putting that shot in these big situations. A clutch player. Ice runs through those veins of his. Father Raul looks on proudly. Excellent shot from his son there. David Love seeing that.
Yeah, well taken. Both so far, just unsavable on both sides there. And really, the pressure just keeps mounting. Boy, but if you're a goalie that can get that first save,
Yeah, I know.
that's a big
huge.
deal. Mark wants to do that right here.
Giovanni Gonzalez going to be a tough one to get it on because Giovanni has been excellent all game. Going to be a power shot here. Oh, and a block by Michalski! Strong arms, and guess what he blocked it with? He blocked it with his forearm. Look at that. He's been lifting barbells all offseason. Forearm block. He just reached his arm and he flexed his forearm and just popped the ball right out of the box. Power to the people, Mark Michalski. I love that.
Exactly what we were talking about. Now, really, let's put the pressure on here.
Big
James.
shot. Got to have it.
Toronto.
Ivan Marquez, I believe. Ivan Marquez. Shot. Oh, and it's blocked. Ivan went soft
Ivan.
on that right side. Boy, gotta put some speed on that shot for Ivan Marquez. And Mark back to square one. Back to an even break here. 1-1.
It is a long walk.
If you miss it, it's a longer walk. If you miss it, that walk feels like a mile. Ivan sadly walking up to his teammates. Unsuccessful there.
See if Mark can pick him up, bring the advantage back to the Swordsman.
And he's really thinking about this placement here. This is Julian Cortez, the sophomore midfielder. Julian Cortez, no time wasted.
Yeah, just beautifully placed.
Mark
did
didn't
nothing
even
about
move.
it.
Mark didn't even flinch on that one.
I think Mark guessing the other way. And
Yeah, he's frozen like a deer in
Yeah,
headlights,
frozen.
unfortunately. You don't see Mark like that often. And we got Connor Lemon, the orange cleats. Needs a goal here. We trail 2-1. Connor needs the match. Without this goal, we'll be trailing. Going into the fourth shooters. Connor Lemon gonna go right corner. Oh, and he went left. And a miss. Should have gone right corner. I told him in the earpiece to go right corner. And he didn't do it. Connor Lemon a miss. That's tough. Down 2-1. Going to shooter number 4 from both teams.
a goalie for the Wolves, just strong all night long. 2 big saves.
Cristiano
Goal here
Bonilla.
really puts the pressure on. See if Mark can help us out.
I didn't know when, but I knew the freshman Cristiano Bonilla would be shooting. I knew he'd be shooting, and he's going to line it up. He's going to make us sweat it out. Mark Michalski's sweating maybe a little bit now. Down to 1. Needs a block from Cristiano, and he puts it on the right post. That is a nice goal. The best the Swordsmen can do now is tie. Down 3-1. They need 2 goals. They're sending Jeff Woosley, the striker. And if Jeff misses this, that is the game, folks. Hammond Central, all they need is a block. They need 1 block to win the game. It all rests on Alejandro Diaz, the goalie, number 1 out there, a junior at Hammond Central, needs to get a block on Jeff Woosley for a win. Jeff needs to put a goal in to stay alive. Oh, and Jeff put it in.
Nicely done off the post.
Beautiful. He doinked it. I love it. Jeff, watch this shot. Oh, off the back post. Jeff Woosley, excellent placement. Now the pressure turns to Hammond Central. Need to put a goal in here. This is big. Mark Michalski needs a block. We believe in you, Mark Michalski. Mark walking down the posts. You cannot stand still on this one. You got to go for it no matter what. We need Mark with a stop. This is number 3, Alexander Hoya. Needs a miss. Fingers crossed. Block, Mark Michalski. Big block by Mark Michalski. You love to see it. Try to juke him out and go right at the right side. Alejandro right into Mark's arms. Mark right into the pocket. It is 2-3. We need a goal to stay alive. The last shooter of the night for the first 5 is James Carino. James Carino.
James to keep it
James,
going.
we need you. We believe in you, James Carino. Need a goal here. Cross your fingers, Swordsman fans. This could be it. James Carino drills it. Right side. Beautiful. It's 3-3. We're going to a 6th shooter. Look at that shot. Oh, you hit it right in the middle.
Beautifully taken.
Oh,
well
he
struck.
guessed. He guessed that goal. He was diving right and put it right over his hands.
Now here we go, man to man.
Wow. Salvador Jimenez coming up here for Hammond Central. Salvador Jimenez against Mark. Oh, off the goalpost. He misses high. And Mark Merholski.
A chance to win it.
Oh,
Here comes Dave Merholski.
David Merholski,
captain.
the fullback. You know what? In junior high, David Merholski scored a ton of goals. He was a striker for me on the junior high team. This young man can score goals. Don't be fooled. He's a fullback, but he's clutch. This man can win the game as a senior wearing the captain's band. Dave Merholski with all the pressure. 3-3. No one to shoot behind him on a make. Dave Merholski. Drills it in! David Merholski wins the game for the Swordsmen. Puts it on the right side just behind goalie Alejandro Diaz and David Merholski. The hero in tonight's battle. He was my MVP. He's your MVP. The winner of the game. David Merholski. Let's watch this replay. Puts it on the right side. He made a miss. He looked at the left post. He juked him out. The goalie believed him. And David dropped it right into the right side. Beautiful goal. And what a night for the Swordsmen as they take the game to shootouts and win it 4-3 on the fullback's goal. Incredible.
That's about as an exciting soccer match as you can get right there. Back and forth the whole game, going to penalties. Boy, Josh, I was feeling pretty bad halfway through those penalties. We were down 3-1. Got a couple big saves by Mark Merholski. Those last few guys had to make it for the Swordsmen. They did.
They did.
Came down to the captain, the senior center of defense.
Yeah.
David Merholski.
And Mark Merholski with the saves. You
And Mark,
cannot forget
absolutely.
Mark.
Absolutely.
Just being clutch in the box, walking the post to post. He's doing his ritual, his pregame ritual. He gets in there and gets some blocks when we need it. You love seeing that from Mark Merholski. And then his brother. What a night for Adam and Atina Merholski down there. One brother with the game-winning saves. One brother with the game-winning goal. And boy, they've got more Merholskis to come. This is just a great night for them. They're going to remember this one for a long time, I guarantee it. Adam and Atina, man, their kids are winning the game for us out here.
Absolutely. As the fight song plays in the background, guys are pumped up, Swordsman Spirit singing away. Thanks so much for joining us on HBTV again. Jonathan Boris here with Josh Conger. Special thanks to our producer, Brother Huckins, Ryan Bogus on the controls, Alana Elliott running the camera for us. So thank you again for watching. We've had a good time. Join us for our next game here. But until then, we're signing off. Have a good night.
We believe the Word of God contains the mind of God, the state of man, the way of salvation, the doom of sinners. What it tells us, though, is that God loves us. The most important thing in a person's life is to know for sure that they're at peace with God. They've been forgiven. They've been reconciled to God. The Bible's very clear. God doesn't want anyone to perish or go to hell, but He wants all to come to repentance. That's a change of mind and direction. God tells us there's 3 things we need to know, and there's 1 thing we need to do to have eternal life. Number 1, we'll need to know and believe that we're sinners and our sins against God. For all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. Number 2, we need to understand that sin has a penalty, and that penalty is death. In Romans chapter 6 and verse 23, the wages of sin is death. That means we'll be separated from God not only in this life but forever. But God so loved us that He gave His only begotten Son. And when Jesus died, He was buried and rose again. He did all that was needed to be done so you could be saved, so I could be saved. He, the innocent, died for us, the guilty. He, the one who had no sin, became sin for us and offers us the gift of eternal life. You know, 100 years from now, all that's going to matter is where we live, with God in heaven or without Him in hell. We don't have to go to hell. God didn't make hell for you. He made it for the devil and his angels. But those who reject His gift of eternal life, that's where they spend eternity. How can you be saved? Here's what you need to do. The Bible says in Romans chapter 10 and verse number 10, "For with the heart man believeth unto righteousness, and with the mouth confession is made unto salvation." If you say, "Pastor, in my heart I believe I'm a sinner, I deserve hell, and Jesus, through His death, burial, and resurrection is my only hope," then what you need to do right now is to tell God that. If you say, "I'm ready to do it right now," would you bow your head and say this to God? "Dear Lord, I know I'm a sinner. I know I deserve to be separated from You, but I believe that Jesus died for me. And on the cross He did all that was needed to be done so I could be saved. I repent. I turn to You for my salvation. Come into my life. Make me Your child. I accept Your gift by faith." If that is your prayer, we rejoice with you. We'd like to hear from you. Let us help you and send you a copy of the book, Understanding Salvation. Call us right now at 219-932-0711 or connect at fbchammond.com. We would love to hear from you. If you need more information, you can go to fbchammond.com/salvation and you'll hear the opportunity even to more so understand the clarity of the gospel. We're glad that we can share this time with you. Let us know if God's done a work in your heart. We would love to hear from you. God bless you.